On today's episode, we talk about the new movie, Sound of Metal. He's Jay.
Yeah.
I'm Alan. That's Ben.
Yeah. Three bros who
We're wrong.
stuck through this movie.
It's a movie, James. Let's go.
Sound of Metal is.
This was on Amazon, right? This is
Amazon
Amazon
exclusive.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Amazon Studios.
this movie is about a drummer who fits the prototypical stereotype for a rock, like a struggling, starving rock star.
Yeah, he was Richard Dick. He's like a guy that we know.
Yeah, he's
Same
that guy. Yeah, Richard
Looked
Dick.
just like him.
We know a guy named Richard Dick.
He
This
shaved
is
his
Richard
head.
Dick.
It
Yeah.
was the same guy.
Yeah, so we know our friend is named Richard Dick. He's a drummer. He's just like this guy.
Got the same titties and everything.
His name is Dick.
Yeah. So anyway, so he's a struggling
Can I say that?
musician, and he starts to lose his hearing as a drummer. And it's
Super
just,
sad.
As soon as that happens, this movie fell apart.
No, so I disagree. The first 20 minutes I actually loved.
I was in. I was hooked.
Yeah, I was
The first,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
20
it was
minutes.
good.
I
I
was
was
like, okay.
totally hooked.
But then it fell apart.
But then, nothing.
Yeah, it was the most long, drawn out thing I've watched in a long time, aside from the other movie we just reviewed.
Yeah.
Aside
Aside from the other movie, this movie was long and drawn out, and you're just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for stuff to happen. Now, with that said, with me not liking this movie, I'm going to be honest, I did not like this movie. It was very well acted. It was very, very, very well acted, and you believed everything that was happening. It just was so drawn out. It was just, they beat the dead horse and then beat it some more and then picked it up and chopped it up.
I actually didn't hate it. I actually liked the movie most of the way through it.
Man.
I think the ending for me was just like such a letdown.
Yeah.
And it kind of ruined it for me. I like the dialogue or the banter,
Oh, thank
you
you.
could say,
Banter, as I would say.
between the main character and then like the I don't know what the guy's called.
Oh, the counselor.
Yeah, like the counselor, like the deaf.
Well, the
like,
counselor was cool. I liked it.
I like the counselor.
Yeah,
I
thought they were awesome. I thought they were awesome on screen together.
We're looking for a solution to this. Not this.
I just didn't like the ending. I thought the ending needed more of what we thought it was going to be.
I thought the ending was a little bit cliche, and the reason I say that is kind of like, so are we doing spoilers or do we?
A little bit. I mean, you pretty much can tell from the very beginning what this movie is about.
Well, you can't. Not from the trailer.
No, but once it starts.
Because then you can't.
Hey, not enough.
Because then just
Yeah.
But you know what actually kind of I didn't like. So the opening scene, they're in a club that they're drumming, and he's drumming and his girlfriend's singing.
it's pretty awesome.
And then it is. But then the next morning he's like losing his hearing in the shower. He's trying to like kind of pop his ears, right?
Yeah.
So then he actually goes to the doctor, and his doctor says, hey, like your left ear's at 24 and your right ear's at like 22, whatever it is.
Your hearing is deteriorating rapidly.
You have to understand, your first responsibility is to preserve the hearing you have.
Stop going around loud noises.
So he basically says, you're going to miss 70 to 80% of what I'm telling you right now because of, how bad your hearing is. And it basically says, you need to preserve the hearing you have. So whatever you're doing right now, you can't go near loud noises, and which last time I checked, drums are pretty loud. Right?
Yeah. Bands in general.
So,
Concerts.
right. So, but the next scene, he's drumming, and I'm like, I don't like you right now because.
Yeah, but you gotta think that's the
that's
guy's
his life,
passion,
his
man.
passion.
That's what he is. That's what he does.
Okay, well then you know what? You lost your hearing. Too bad.
I don't know. Some people just say, I'd rather go out doing what I love than
He wasn't one of those guys.
we was.
Yeah, well, he
'cause
didn't want to lose his hearing. He was
wasn't.
mad.
Yeah, he was pissed.
He was mad.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're never gonna be like, oh, there it goes. Oh well, you know.
I'm just saying, like,
I mean, you're still gonna be a little bit bitter about it. I mean, come on.
I get it. He had to lose his hearing because otherwise there's no movie. It just Sound of Metal. Hey, by the way, he can still
Well,
hear.
that's pretty much what it was.
Well, yeah, I mean, eventually, when he got his implant.
Yeah, but so I didn't like that part either. It's like, so he got his implant. He didn't like it because it wasn't.
Well, it was
Natural.
choppy.
It's not natural.
It was
Yeah,
super
it's like
choppy and
It's robotic.
Yeah.
it sounded like you were hearing
'Cause you're not actually
an
hearing.
antenna almost.
You're not actually hearing. It's,
Yeah.
It's your mind. Well, I think
No,
she
it's
explained it.
it's the bones and stuff in your ear resonating from
Yeah.
device.
Yeah.
I also thought it was gonna, like, we talked about this off screen. I thought it was gonna be like a comeback story.
Yeah.
Where he gets his implant or he doesn't get it or whatever, and then he kind of like goes on this journey to like go back and drum like the guy for Def Leppard with one arm.
It's basically just a come to grip story.
I need you to wait for me, okay? You're it for me, Lou. You're my part. You're it for me, okay? You gotta wait for me.
It's a come to grip story, but this movie is like one of the biggest critically acclaimed movies of the year. Like, they loved this. Big time movie critics loved this.
And you know what? Anytime a critic loves movie, I'm starting to realize I'm gonna hate it.
Yeah, well, that's
like
the
it
thing.
just.
But I think they felt that they had to love this because of the storyline.
I didn't.
Yeah, well, I think they felt like they had to love it because it's one of those movies that it gets you. It makes you feel terrible. You feel terrible.
You do.
You feel horrible for this guy.
You feel for him, for
and
sure.
you also know there's.
He did a great job.
Yeah, but you also know that there's plenty of other people in the world that are suffering from what he's suffering from. And I think the critics are scared to say, we're going to trash this movie because they don't want those people to be upset. Not to take anything away from those people. This movie was just boring.
Trying to save my life.
Reuben, the world does keep moving. It can be a damn cruel place. But those moments of stillness. When this crappy, mundane world suddenly becomes radiant and magnificent. All the fear is gone.
I didn't hate it. I honestly didn't hate it.
I did not like it
right.
one bit.
Well,
you wanna give it?
Let's just give it a score.
Scoresies.
I think the acting of this was phenomenal. I really enjoyed his performance.
I really liked him. Yeah.
But as a complete movie, it's only a 4 for me.
Wow, dude, your scores are
It's
low
only
today.
a 4 for me because I was so bored.
Yeah, no.
I was so bored. A movie can't be boring. The whole point of a movie is to entertain you, to keep you captivated. I was bored.
You watch a movie when you are bored.
Exactly.
The
movie made me more bored than when I started.
Yeah, the movie can't be boring when you're bored.
Yeah.
Not
Seriously?
me. Yeah.
What do you give it?
I'm giving it a 5.76. 5.76.
Just
okay.
Stop it.
I mean, that's
I'm gonna get you a decimal.
it's not much
sure.
better than what I gave.
For me, the ending kind of. I understand the ending.
I enjoy
it. It makes sense. I would like to see the more of the comeback redemption story or something else. I don't know. But I liked the movie. I actually did like it.
But you like with a 5?
5.76. That's almost a 6.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's rounding the curve to 6.
I actually fell asleep during this movie because I was watching it. I was watching it late at night, and there's scenes where there's no dialogue because obviously they're signing, so there's subtitles.
Yeah.
No, I get that, but I'm saying I fell asleep because all you hear is like the shuffling of a chair or like a glass being put down on a table.
Yeah, it's like an ASMR video.
And then I woke up to the sound of like the implant going in, and it scared me. I like jumped up. So I had to rewind an extra 20 minutes, which pissed me off. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta rewatch this. This movie is a 2.
Whoa!
I didn't like it at all. Like,
whoa!
If I fall asleep in a movie, one, it's not keeping my attention.
But yeah.
All right, so
I was bored.
Well, okay, that sucks. So it got to the point where if we weren't gonna review this, I was gonna turn this off so quick. And just never.
If we were not
going
to review this, I would have turned this off.
I would have finished.
I would have turned
Really?
this off.
Yeah.
So let's just like summarize real quick. It's not about the
movie reviewer than you guys.
Well, it's not about the performance. It's not about the acting. It's not about the concept of the movie. It's not that I hated the concept of the movie. I really enjoyed the concept of the movie. I just think that the way they drew it out was just too long, and there wasn't enough going on to keep me captivated. Maybe I have a terrible attention span. I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Probably.
It's like Jay said. It was like come to like grips like movie.
Yeah.
So the first 20
and
minutes.
those can be good.
This wasn't. So the first 20 minutes, I was all in, and then from then on, it literally, it just hit a cliff. Remember the guy that invented those segways?
Yeah.
And he fell off a cliff and died?
Well, that was
this was the movie.
Wasn't that a conspiracy theory? Either way, yeah.
I don't know.
I get what you're saying. It's relevant. It's relevant. All right. I think that's it. We've kind of explained it. So
5, 7, 6, 2, and 4.
Yeah.
Let us know what you got. Like and subscribe.
We're out.